So did you watch part one where I stepped off the van in Machu Picchu and heard this enormous pop out of my leg and searing pain? Well, now I have bad news and good news. It took me 5 hours after that accident to get back to a hotel room where I could raise my leg, ice it down, and take some Advil. And I had to wait 4 days to get back to Cusco and see a doctor. I go to the doctor. I have a translator that has been arranged for me, thank goodness. He does an examination, asks me all the same questions an orthopedic guy would ask you in the United States, sends me for an x-ray and reads it, and he says, no, normal osteoporosis for a woman my age, but you need to get an ultrasound because something still hurts you. Terrific ultrasound guy, and finds a tear in my LCL. That's the ligament that runs from your femur to your tibia on the outside of your leg. So I go back up to see the doctor, and he puts me in a straight leg brace, 2 weeks of absolute rest. Do not move it, do not do any physical therapy, don't do anything, and gives me some muscle relaxants and painkiller to take for 7 days. I leave Cusco, get to Santiago, where I had already rented an apartment for 2 weeks between Machu Picchu and my trip to Antarctica. So now that expedition to Antarctica is at risk. So here's the good news. I have just come from the doctor in Santiago, again, arranged with a friend here who speaks Spanish. Beautiful hospital there. It's healed. He does not recommend I do any mountain climbing or long walks, like 40 kilometers, he said, as if I was doing that. And Celebrex for some pain, and gave me some physical therapy to do. And my question to him is, if I was your grandmother, would you send me to Antarctica? And he said, yes. Now, medical bills. I have travel and medical insurance, as I mentioned before. The bill in Cusco for the doctor, the x-ray, the ultrasound, the brace, and the drugs ended up being $300 US. And here in Santiago, it was $52 to see the doctor. He was on time. They had electronic sign in, and he did all of my medical records electronically. You'll see the pictures of the doctor's notes from Cusco, which the doctor here said he could read. My translator said she could not. 2 weeks on the couch had me questioning my solo nomadic lifestyle. And it made me think, maybe I should have stayed in Puerto Vallarta for 7 months where I lived for free. You should watch that video.